Good morning, Cubs. It is Wednesday, May 12th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we are in periods 1, 2, and 3 today. Today is Limerick Day. Limericks are usually a 5-line poem that are ridiculous and make no sense. Example, I had a Zoom meeting with Ted, whom it turns out was ill in his bed. He thought it was muted as he went on and tooted, to find he'd not muted instead. Very timely. Probably not the most appropriate poem, but it was the first one I found that was actually clean enough to say to middle school. So that's a limerick. So happy Limerick Day. It is also Nutty Fudge Day, which, if you don't know, is fudge with lots of, nuttiness to them. And finally, it is School Nurse Day. And we want to say happy School Nurse Day to Nurse Rihanna, who has the amazingly difficult job of making sure that all of our procedures and stuff like that at school are keeping you safe from getting sick. And so, happy School Nurse Day. We have one birthday today. That's Malachi Boyer. So happy birthday, Malachi. Hope it's a great one. Looks like the weather's going to be pretty good for it. And that takes us to our announcements. Would you like to win a skateboard? Mr. Hoover is sponsoring a skateboard giveaway that you can win one of 5 ways. And what those ways are, I don't have in front of me right now, but we will work on that. Progress reports are going to be mailed out this Friday. So, students, you need to make sure you're getting your stuff done. Students who walk, please do not cut through Emerson's fenced area. That is the area around their playground. That is for Emerson students only. You can cut across the grassy field, however. Today's sports schedule. We just have middle school track practice at 2:45. There's been some changes to this week's sports schedule, though. It looks like the games on Saturday versus Hoquiam have had to be either moved or canceled. And so we'll kind of get to that. So Thursday, tomorrow, middle school track has its first track meet at Montesano at 4 o'clock. The bus will leave at 3. Wrestling, which has 8th graders on it, will be at Elma for a 5 o'clock wrestling match. Bus leaves at 3:50. The varsity and JV games for the high school against Aberdeen have been moved to Thursday. However, there is no C-team boys basketball game with Aberdeen, which that affects us because that's where our 8th graders are. So there will be no C-team boys basketball game with Aberdeen on Thursday. Girls, your varsity and JV games against Aberdeen on Saturday will remain on Saturday, but there's a time change. JV will play at 1:15 in the afternoon, and varsity is going to play at 3 o'clock, I believe, in the afternoon, and that is at Aberdeen High School. We are still awaiting word to see if the girls' C team, which has 8th graders on it, will be playing Aberdeen. All right. Daily Nag, please remember to keep your masks on at all times. Some of you, I'm looking at you. While you're on campus, your mask should cover your nose and mouth. Wash and sanitize your hands regularly. In the hallways, get to where you need to get. Please don't linger. Thank you. Today's meaningless fact, Pringles aren't actually potato chips, which was quite the betrayal when I found this out. They are dehydrated potato flakes pressed into their distinctive shape. Nothing says snacking satisfaction like dehydrated pressed potato flakes. It won't stop me from eating them, though. Pringles, they're an addiction. All right, so that's all I got. Have a great Wednesday, and keep it classy, Oakland.